What's the word, y'all? Pastor Dallas here with today's Real Talk from the Heart. Today's Real Talk comes from the book of Ezra, chapter 4, verses 2 through 6. I want to read verses 4 through 6 here real quickly. It says, Then the people of the land tried to discourage the people of Judah. They troubled them in building and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Cyrus, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius, king of Persia. In the reign of Ahasuerus, in the beginning of his reign, they wrote an accusation against the inhabitants of Judah and Jerusalem. Of course, the backdrop of this is the rebuilding of the temple. People were taken away into captivity for those 7 years. Jerusalem was left in ruins, and now Zerubbabel and the people are called by God, man, to do this work for God. And man, as I was meditating on this passage this morning, man, it's just that reality. Man, if God has called you, to do a work for him, right? If he's called you to serve him, listen, you can expect times of discouragement, man. You can expect moments, man, situations where you're just frustrated. That comes with the calling, man. That comes with serving the Lord, man. No one said it was going to be a cakewalk, man. No one said it was going to be, a walk through the tulips. No one said it was going to be easy. But what we do know is that the Lord, his hand is upon us, man, and we know what he's called us to do. And so this morning I want you to notice here, man, that in verse 2 it says, So they approached Zerubbabel and the heads of the father's household and said to them, Let us build with you, for we are like you. It says, and we seek your God too. The first thing I want you to know, man, is that you can expect, again, discouragement and frustration in this first area. Is when those who want to pretend, man, they want to pretend like they're all in. They want to pretend like they're part of the work. They want to pretend even to be God seekers. And discouragement and frustration can come in those times when they join the work, man. When they try to join that work, when they try to come alongside and be a part of it, man, it can cause, man, that servant of God, listen, to become discouraged. It can cause them to become frustrated. Second thing is that they come here, and it says here they try to discourage the people, man. That was their intention. There are people out there who their motivation, man, is to try to discourage God's people from God's work. The next thing you see there, it says, and they troubled them in building. There's going to be people who just want to trouble you, man, as you're trying to fulfill your God-given purpose in life, man. You're trying to stay faithful in that. You're trying to keep your hands to the plow. There will be people who just simply, again, man, just that malicious heart, man, that heart that's not right with God, and they will actually cause trouble for the servants of God. And then it says this, man, it says, all the days of Cyrus, even until, which means, listen, those times of discouragement and frustration, it won't be just overnight. There's going to be times where those seasons of discouragement and frustration can actually seem like they're just going on for quite a while. And that's what sticks out to me here in this passage, man, that it was a lengthy time of discouragement and frustration. And it says here that they also brought an accusation. They brought a false accusation against, man, the workers of God. Beloved, again, you can expect that. You can expect that. But what I want to say is this. Listen, we can expect these things, man. We can expect discouragement and frustration, but we don't have to accept it. We can expect it, but we don't have to accept it. What do I mean? Is that we don't have to settle into that. We don't have to just say, oh, well, okay, I guess I'm just going to be discouraged and frustrated, and that's just, the way it's going to be. No, it is a part of it, but you don't have to settle into it. Don't let discouragement, do not let frustration cause you to stop living out your God-given purpose, man, to cause you to stop, man, listen, living out that God-glorifying pursuit. What Zerubbabel and these men were doing was a God-glorifying purpose. It was a God-glorifying pursuit, man. They pursued to make this happen. Beloved, listen, do not let the haters, do not let them, man, succeed in causing you to be so discouraged and so frustrated that you stop the work of God in your life, man. I remember one time in my life, man, there was a time when I was just so discouraged, man. I was so frustrated because I was going through so much, and I wasn't seeing things the way I thought they were going to happen. just unmet expectations and those kinds of things, and being attacked from people that I didn't expect to be attacked from. But I remember in that season, man, I said, I'm done. I'm quitting, man. I'm gonna resign. I don't want to do this anymore. Let somebody else do this. And I remember getting on my knees and crying out to God. And the only thing that came to my heart in that moment was a little phrase that has stuck with me since. This is going back to 2010. This little phrase, man, it stuck with me. The Lord whispered into my heart and he said, I started you and I'll stop you. If I haven't told you to quit, don't quit. All right, get up and keep going. And man, I'm telling you, that right there was enough. I started you, I'll stop you. That was enough that I needed to hear from the Lord, man. And so, haters bumping their gums, people saying this and saying that, people trying to frustrate, people trying to trouble, right? People trying to, discourage, frustrate. They're going to do that. You keep your hands to the plow, man. You keep your eyes on the Lord Jesus Christ. And you keep doing the things that he called you to do, regardless of what people want to say about you or what people want to do to you. Man, listen, you just keep doing what God's called you to do, man. Right? That's your purpose. That's your pursuit, man, to glorify God and to build what he's causing you to build, what he's leading you to build. Hey, the Lord loves you. Man, I hope this encouraged you today. I hope it encouraged you today. I hope it challenged you today to keep it going. Again, the Lord loves you. I love you too. And I'm praying for you. And let's be praying for each other, man. Let's be praying for each other today, that we will not allow the enemy, man, to discourage us and frustrate us to the point where we stop, man. Let's stay in each other's corner. Let's keep rooting each other on, man, to maintain the good fight, man, and to be strong in the Lord. Thank you for tapping in for some real talk from the heart today. Hope you'll catch me on the next video, man. Salute. God bless y'all.